What if I were to tell you a story about a con man with a millennia of experience, scamming generation after generation, the good old bait and switch? But upon further review, it isn't bait and switch at all. Are we looking at a con man or simply a maniacal genius? Take a walk with me on the next True Crime Fairy Tales, the story of Death and his many messengers. Stay tuned. The story of Death and its many messengers begins a very long time ago with an epic battle between a giant and death itself. Back and forth, they battle and toil, with the giant ultimately getting the victory, leaving Death in a stunned state of silence. What am I to do now? Who balances life and death? I'm unable to fulfill my duty as Death. The world becomes overpopulated. We lose the natural order and balance. What am I to do? At this very moment, an unsuspecting man walks by, feels compassion and pity. Unbeknownst, this is Death itself. He offers assistance and he brings Death to a state where it can breathe. Death asks a very simple question. Do you know who I am? I'm Death, and I'll show you how grateful I am for your assistance. I won't show up to you unannounced. I'll send messengers so that it will never be by surprise. The unsuspecting man believes this is a very advantageous proposition. Knowing your hour of death, having the messengers let you know in advance, can be a great asset. He believes this is the best course of action, and he agrees. Time passes, and things take a turn for the worst. The Good Samaritan finds himself in poor health, unable to sleep. Insomnia and disease riddle his natural body. During these times, he sustains himself with the mantra, "Death will never sneak upon me. I'll have notice." Eventually, his health does turn for the better, and it seems that those dark days are far behind him. One beautiful day, he receives a tap on the shoulder. Death says that your time has arrived. Your hour is at hand. Confused, the Good Samaritan of a man says, "But you promised. You'd send messengers. You'd let me know. I dare say you are a con. You don't honor your word, our agreement, our contract." Death says, "I've done no such thing. On the contrary, I've been overly cautious in that regard and sent you messengers daily. Did you not get sick? Were you not in poor health? Every night, did you not sleep? Many of these opportunities. These are the messengers, the constant reminders of your mortality. Nor did I renege on our agreement. You were given your messages all along." Resigned to his fate, the man who can hear the saying that no good deed goes unpunished accepts the inevitability that there is life and there is death. With a heavy head, he sighs and receives his judgment. It appears that would end the story. But upon further review, here's what I think. The story of death and its messengers is very interesting. On the surface, it's simple. There is life and there is death. There are messengers, there are constant reminders that our time is fleeting, the need for rest, the fatigue that our natural bodies display, reminders or messengers that we will soon be in a state of inactivity for all time. This story of death and its messengers is a constant reminder that this is an ultimate con. I think that initial battle with that giant and putting death in a vulnerable state is how it initiates his con. I believe that without this cycle of perceived vulnerability, the kindness of a stranger, and the perverse game of sending messengers under the guise of natural causes, is all an elaborate plot and a con designed to appease the sadistic nature of a con man a millennia in the making. It is my opinion that death is both elusive and mysterious, and truly sinister indeed. This is True Crime Fairy Tales, the story of death and its many messengers. We shall convene next time.